Welcome back to our real estate channel where we teach you every week about important information and topics to empower you with the knowledge you need to be informed in your real estate journey. This is part 2, talking about real estate and where it's headed in this upcoming 2023. We already talked about affordability in part 1, so now let's talk about the other side, inventory. Where do I see the prices of houses going? To balance the housing market and perform a housing market correction, the feds have aggressively and drastically raised the federal funds rate, which affects the demand and affordability of buyers. We know that when the demand from buyers is lower than the housing supply, the house's price decreases. We seldom have a market that is favorable to sellers and buyers, and regardless of which market we're in, it will have its own opportunities and challenges. I believe the average price have to come down to align with what the average buyer can afford to buy. But unfortunately, this is not always the case. Per Moody Analytics, which is one of the biggest forecasters in the country, they states that the housing market will go down 10%. This is based on existing homes, average national housing market. Based on the same criteria, Wells Fargo predicts a decline of 5.5%. We will see lower prices in 2023 going to 2024, driven by the low demand of buyers. We will see a 5 to 15% drop on prices in the next 12 to 18 months, but sellers keep in mind that the prices went up 43% over the last 2 years. So homeowners have already gained a huge amount of equity. So even with a price drop, you will still have equity already gained on your property. Keep in mind that these are nationwide statistics, so some markets could see a deeper drop than others. I personally do not see a housing market to crash as we saw in 2008. What we are seeing and will continue to see in 2023 is a shifting market fueled by low affordability, not bad lending. In 2008, lenders were giving people mortgages that they couldn't afford, in addition to the high unemployment rate. Now, the average American consumer is in a stable financial position to service their debt. So that eliminates the risk of a huge foreclosure crisis as we saw in 2008. So you might wonder, should I wait to buy or sell a house now? To answer this, we need to know that everyone has their own motivation to buy or sell a house, and that it's mostly driven by their very life events and decisions. But sometimes making the decision is not always monetary, a commodity. Sometimes it's our life decisions driven the fact that you might need to sell a house now or sell or buy one. Some common motivations are such like getting married, having children, growing a family, being closer to family, moving to a better school zone for the kids to get a better education, for divorce, job relocation, health reasons, hardships. There is some of the common motivations for people. So will always be houses to sell, and there will always be buyers to buy those houses. It's all fun to watch the statistics and news around real estate market, but it all changes when it's your time. Now, a better question would be, should I sell a house or buy a house now? The best time to buy or sell a house is when the time is right for you, for the reasons important to you in your life. If you're a seller, review the market conditions, pricing tactics, and marketing strategies. If you're a buyer, take the time to make a winning plan with your realtor. Talk to your lender and ask them about the best options and loan programs they have. There are a lot of creative approaches to get you into a home. Lastly, and very important, I highly suggest you to be educated, essentially in this shifting market. For buyers, did you know that sadly 68% of buyers regret working with a real estate agent they chose? The most common reason given is that the agent lacked knowledge. So do your own research on the realtor you're about to hire to represent you in one of the most expensive transactions you will ever make. Buyers and sellers. Not hiring the right agent can cost you a lot of money down the road. Another video will come soon for investors and what to do in this shifting market. Also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're looking to buy or sell, I can help you in the area of Tampa, Florida, and Louisville, Kentucky. Look forward to seeing you guys.